8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to HeartBeatHero Radio. This show has not started yet. It's the Halloween show tonight, and the show will start at 7:30 p.m. Paris time. We'll be playing a Halloween-themed trivia with Dreampocket, John Kloppenborg, Vector86, Joe Ozone, and Nick Rixon. I also have a new Halloween album out on Bandcamp, so please get it on Bandcamp. I will post a link in the chat. It's called Halloween 2024 and has 7 creepy tracks for you. There you go. The show will start in 15 minutes. Post that. And now, while we wait for the show to start, I'm going to play a track. Let's see. It's called Break These Chains by Missing Words, the Michael Oakley remix. That was the Michael Oakley remix of Break These Chains by Missing Words. Shout out to John Kloppenborg for joining us in the chat. We're going to play a track called Failed Diplomacy while we wait for the show to start by Cerebra. That was Failed Diplomacy by Cerebra. And I want to do a shout out to HS1986. Thanks for joining in. Also, John Kloppenborg joining us here and being in the show later tonight. Tonight we have on the show some very cool guests. We got Dreampocket, John Kloppenborg, Vector86, Joe Ozone, and Rick Nixon. Or Nick Rixon. I think I got that switched up. We're going to play another track while we wait for another 7 minutes before the show starts. This is by Cyberthing and Equalus. The track is called Run, Scream. That was Run Scream by Cyber Thing and Equilis. Alright, we got 2 more minutes. I'm going to play a little bit of this track. It's called Night Streets by Cloud Battalion. Stop that. 1 more minute till the show starts. "30 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Good evening, creatures of the night, and welcome to the Halloween-themed version of the Synthwave podcast called HeartBeatHero Radio. Lock your doors, light your candles, and prepare for a night of wicked tunes that will send shivers down your spine.
This show was brought to you by my main sponsor, Embers.
10 years later, I got it back, and it's missing the ability to tune. The cool thing with this one, everything that I released in Synthwave, this is a workhorse. I play everything with this right now.
Raise your drinks to Dimi, Kaye.
What's your favorite food? Tell me, let's get in the mood.
I'm gonna hit you with a real weird one. My favorite food is a Korean food called makjang, which is grilled pork intestines.
For me.
That's the sound after I finish eating.
How are we? Thank you for having me. And my cats. I love my cats.
I'll be honest with you, I was just being a typical Scot and I was just trying to get some free shit. So. You're a winner!
Sponsoring the show for this month is Embers. From the heart of New York City to the sounds of Iowa City, a versatile musician and creative force, Embers is a guitarist, multi-instrumentalist, singer, and songwriter who effortlessly blends genres like rock, pop, synthwave, and EDM, where shredding on the guitar or crafting electrifying beats, his music transcends boundaries. With a killer studio setup, Embers handles everything from recording to mixing and mastering, bringing his sonic visions to life. He is also known for his standout collaborations, including multiple projects with HeartBeatHero and other talented artists from the HeartBeatHero radio show. Follow Ember Songs on Instagram for exclusive content, music updates, and a direct link to all his latest releases. Don't miss out on the next big sound.
Hi, this is Clank, and you're listening to HeartBeatHero Radio.
Hi, this is Josh and Ricky from Unetics, and you're listening to HeartBeatHero Radio. Hey, what's going on, guys? This is 8X, and you're listening to HeartBeatHero Radio.
Hey, this is Joe from the Ozone Nightmare podcast.
Hi, this is Robin Lights, and you're listening to HeartBeatHero Radio.
Hi, this is Karen Zoe Lee.
Hi, I'm Synthwave.
This is Sequenza.
Oh, hello! It's me, Steven from Hot Heels.
HeartBeatHero Radio Show!
This is the HeartBeatHero Radio Show. Have a good time listening to great music, artist interviews, and some nice trivia games right now on this very channel.
Oh yeah, it's Saturday night, the 5th of October, 2024. I'm here live on twitch.tv/HeartBeatHero, and this is episode number 71 of the Synthwave podcast called HeartBeatHero Radio.
My name is Daniel Barton, and I'm your creepy neighborhood Synthwave fan. Shout out to my Patreon supporters, Jefferson Rift, Robin Lights, and Keith Atherton. If you would like to support the show, go to patreon.com/HeartBeatHero. Tonight, on the Halloween trivia, we will start at 8:30 p.m. We got Dreampocket, John Kloppenborg, Vector86, Joe Ozone, and Nick Rixon. Alrighty then, it's time to make my millennium. Beetlejuice, I saw it in the cinema and it was okay. I mean, in my opinion, it wasn't better or worse than the first movie. There were some really cool scenes in it, awesome practical effects, and fitting CGI effects. But the story wasn't the best. I have to say that the cast was killer. Winona Ryder and Michael Keaton reprised their roles, and the talent and the new stars joining in the fun was really good. There were also some really cool cameos. So, yeah, it was kind of mixed bag of feelings for the film Beetlejuice. But now it's time for Battlejuice. Stannis, a.k.a. Battlejuice, was on my show on episode number 53. He creates electronic rock, metal wave, and now he's back with an awesome collab with Power Rob, who was featured on my show on episode number 63. Power Rob is a voice coach, singer, and songwriter, and member of Megatronics. Let's start off this Halloween theme show with Love to Hate by Power Rob and Battlejuice. That was Love to Hate by Power Rob and Battlejuice. Also supporting the show is Night Far Gone, Synthwave 83, and my mom, Haiti. In the chat, we got John Kloppenborg, Hesdy, Dreampocket, Synth Mist, aka Photo Synthwaver, Craig Pac-Man from Down Under, and Robin Lights, the CEO of Videos. Now, I finally got to watch the new A Quiet Place movie. It's a horror movie, and it's called A Quiet Place Day One, which is a prequel. It wasn't as good as the other movies, but it was definitely not bad. Great acting by Lupita Nyong'o, and the cinematography was on point. So this was a 7 out of 10 in my opinion. Another horror movie I watched twice now was Longlegs. I'm halfway on my third time watching. It's an FBI manhunt for a serial killer, and it stars Micah Monroe, who also played the lead in the great horror movie It Follows. This movie's better than It Follows in my opinion, although It Follows is a must-watch if you haven't seen it. I did not like the ending of Longlegs, but I loved the acting. The setting was amazing and also great cinematography, and the character reveal halfway through the movie was iconic. An 8 out of 10 from me for Longlegs. Now, what's a Halloween episode without some cyberpunk music? This is Punk Cyber by HeartBeatHero. That was HeartBeatHero with Punk Cyber. Got a shout out to the chat. Go Jira76. They asked about Longlegs and what made me wanted to watch it again. The ending made me want to watch it again. The acting in it, I really liked it. I have a new Halloween album out on Bandcamp. Please go get it on Bandcamp. I'll post a link in the chat right now. There you go. It's called Halloween 2024 and has 7 creepy tracks for you. Up next from Brooklyn, New York, they call him the Duke of Spook from the 2024 Destryur album Dimensions, out now on Doom Vision. This is Terrify by Destryur.
That he really exists. Visions of terror run wide. Even in my subconscious.
That was Destryur with Terrify. Up next, we got Dark Vibes with amazing vocals. Here is Dark Skies by Tokyo Rose featuring Yawdel and Francci.
We made what felt like paradise. Was certain that it was concrete. Was it all just a disguise? Forever in our silly minds, approaching us as filthy hands, just waiting for
That was Dark Skies by Tokyo Rose featuring Yawdel and Francci. Up next is BARx, a multi-talented pianist. He was on show number 60, and I think the one before that as well. This is Super Ghost and Ghouls, or Super Ghost. This is Super Ghouls and Ghost, Haunted Graveyard cover by BARx. Yeah, that was Super Ghost and Goblins by BARx. Super Ghouls and Ghost Haunted Graveyard BARx cover by BARx. Now it's time for the pre-recorded show, and I'll be back with the trivia with Dreampocket. I saw behind the scenes a very cool costume there. John Kloppenborg, Vector 86, Joe Ozone, and Nick Rixon. I will see you in the chat. Welcome to the pre-recorded show. This is a video edit by Robin Lights. This is Friday the 13th by HeartBeatHero. That was Friday the 13th by HeartBeatHero. Up next is Red Moon by Moustache Machine. That was Red Moon by Moustache Machine. Up next is No Wounds by Soft Scent. That was No Wounds by Soft Scent. Up next is Haunter by Yansyet. was Haunter by Yansyet. Up next is The Red Stuff by Johnny Cobra.
Photograph for a kill. Scarlet pine, it gives us thrill. Tastes like iron, a little rough. The red stuff, can't get enough. Photograph for a kill. Scarlet pine, it gives us thrill. Tastes like iron, a little rough. The red stuff, can't get enough. Get enough, 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 get enough. The red stuff, can't get enough.
That was The Red Stuff by Johnny Cobra. Up next is Damage by Fool. was Damaged by Fool. Up next is Contact by I-SAAC. That was Contact by I-SAAC. Up next is Brace Yourself by 1-0. brace yourself by 1-0. And now, back to the show. And we're back, and I have my trivia crew here with me. Joe hasn't made it yet. He might come on later. Hopefully, he'll find the link and join us. I got some shout-outs to the chat. Some people joined in. Bokanoy, thank you for joining in. Slow Riot, Pashang, Steven Zero Music. I also wanted to do a shout-out to my daughter who did this amazing makeup. Let me just get in close there. It took about an hour to do. I'm sort of Beetlejuice, but sort of not. People thought I looked like Joker last year. I don't know. But because Beetlejuice came out the second part, I tried it again. So let me introduce my guest. Before I do that, let me get the trivia intros right here. All right. Okay, let's put everybody on the screen. Let's see if we can zoom in there. There we go. All right. Hailing from the shadowy corners of Manchester, UK, we conjure a solo retrowave artist and music producer whose eerie sounds will transport you into a neon-lit nightmare. Please welcome Ben, a.k.a. Vector86.
Hey. Oh, nice to meet you all.
All right.
Okay.
I'm going to turn that one up. Play that one more time. All right, tonight we summon a true creature from the Marvel Universe, a mega synthwave fan, and with a lair overflowing with Funko Pops and a sinister role in the movie Voodoo. So grab your potions, raise your drinks, and prepare to welcome the one, the only, John Kloppenborg.
My dog, little Milo. He's just over here.
Little Milo there. My next guest is a musician and part-time pop star. Tonight we descend into the shadows for a blood-curdling world premiere of his brand new Halloween single called Love Bite. Watch out for the sharp fangs of the Dark Prince himself, Nick Rixon, a.k.a. Nicolas. And returning for his second appearance from the shadowy streets of Nashville, Tennessee, a synthwave singer, songwriter, musician, and producer whose haunting melodies will send shivers down your spine. Raised on his grandmother's baby grand piano and a master of his six-string banjo, today he conjures his magic on an Epiphone lapel. A dream within a dream, he drifts through the night like a ghost, maybe even a Joker ghost. Please welcome the one and only Sam, a.k.a. Dreampocket.
Thanks for having me, Larry.
On this spine-tingling evening, we want to summon another person, but he's not here yet. So, Joe, hopefully you join us later, and I'll give you the intro. I want to do something really cool because we all have very cool outfits on, and I wanted to start with Sam, aka Dreampocket. Could you describe what you're wearing for the listeners at home who cannot view us?
I am wearing a full Joker get-up from the movie Joker, starring Joaquin Phoenix. I have long green hair, and I have the yellow vest, the red blazer, and the wacky button-up, and, of course, the full makeup in red, blue, and white.
All right, up next is John Kloppenborg. Tell us what you're wearing for the listeners at home.
Okay, for the listeners at home, I am wearing a bright red Deadpool mask, along with some Deadpool clothing that I acquired a few years ago at the Great American Store, Walmart. And I've also got my little puppy here, Milo, who's just chilling on my lap.
So cute, so cute. Up next is Vector86. Tell the listeners at home what they can see, what they cannot see.
I've gone for the minimalistic Lost Boys look. The shades, the black t-shirt. Didn't have the leather jacket, so I just had to improvise. But yeah,
And you got some the blood spilling down the sides of your mouth.
Yeah.
Very cool. And then last is Nick Rixon. Tell us what you're wearing.
So I'm wearing a rather attractive maroon / cerise cape with a gold chain, a ruffled shirt, a tapestry waistcoat, and I've just, kind of got my usual white face, red lips. My teeth are falling out rapidly, so you'll probably see the next one go at some point, or hear it go.
All right, thank you.
Wobbly.
Thank you so much for the descriptions. We're gonna, before the trivia, we're gonna play another game. It's called What is the High? Oh, I think that's Joe. Let's see if that's Joe. Is that Joe live on the show?
Yes.
You got to say something, Joe, because we cannot hear you. We cannot hear you. Okay, wait. Let me just.
How about now? Now?
Oh wow, that is amazing. Wait. Let me.
It was
zoom
muted.
in.
That was easy for once.
Layout. Spotlight. All right. Before you tell me anything, I'm going to do your intro. Let's go back to Joe. On this spine-tingling evening, we summer a familiar guest from the shadows for his 18th haunting appearance, hailing from the eerie hills of California. He's a pop culture fanatic with a flair for the macabre and a master artist whose eerie creations have graced Magic the Gathering. But that's not all. He's also the sinister mastermind behind the chilling podcast, The Ozone Nightmare. Please give a wicked welcome to the one and only Joe Esposito. All right, Joe. We couldn't see you because you weren't saying anything. Could you tell us?
Sorry.
Could you
I didn't
tell
realize I had to speak so that you could see me. Yeah. The scariest thing about California right now is that it's 100 degrees in October, so this thing might just melt right off my face.
God. Please describe to the listeners that are not watching the show but listening what you got on.
Okay, so I attempted, and attempted is the key word, to try to emulate the look of Two-Face, specifically from the Batman animated series, which is probably the best version there is. So this is the first time I've ever put makeup on. This is the first time I've ever put lipstick on. So I've learned a lot about what not to do and what gets everywhere. But I literally had to put masking tape down my face for about 30 minutes to try to be able to get a straight line, because it's not easy to get a straight line when you're doing this. So, and my wife cut the wig, so I kind of look like Joe Pesci from JFK on the right here, or left, depending on what you're looking like. And then I didn't really have to do anything for this because it's just there. So I tried.
Well, you look handsome and beautiful.
Well, that's what I was going for. Thank you so much.
That's wonderful. I'm glad I'm not the only.
Did you also use like makeup that it stays on like that? They have like a hairspray thing that you spray over it to keep it.
No, I didn't use it. I used literally something I got off Amazon for like $10. A little thing that my wife had to put it on, and it took like 4 layers. And then I realized, well, I'm supposed to kind of look burned, so whatever, and just started splotching it. Hey, you know what? It's not that bad. It's all right.
It's almost canon, Joe. Almost. You
Just
and I
that,
here.
That close.
Sorry, my nose itches. So
just one thing. I don't call it makeup. I call it face paint. That helps. That helps me.
Like I said, you know, all right. Line straight, so that's accomplished. Take it.
All right, we're gonna play our game. It's called the 10 highest grossing horror films. You get to guess. There's no points in this. It's just for the fun of it. Which top 10 movies are in the top 10 of the highest grossing movies of horror? We're gonna start with Dreampocket. Which one do you think's in there in the top 10?
My first thought was Paranormal Activity.
Paranormal Activity. Okay, wait. I forgot to get the sounds, and the sounds are like this. That is not in the top 10. We go to John Kloppenborg. Think highest grossing.
Highest grossing. I'm going to guess Does it have to be one in particular? Or can or
It
can
has to
a
be one
franchise?
of the top 10 movies.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot for the first Quiet Place.
Quiet Place is not in there. That is incorrect. There you go. I need to put this on another screen. All right. All right. Vector 86. Name one of the top 10 highest grossing horror films.
I'd say The Exorcist, maybe. The first
The
one.
Exorcist is correct. Number 9. Vector 86. Guess that one. All right. And then we're going to go to Joe Ozone. Name one of the top 10 highest grossing horror films, which is not The Exorcist.
The Exorcist was number 9?
Number 9.
Wow, that seems really far down to me.
And this
well,
is
okay.
A currently updated list by September 2024. So it includes newer movies.
I'm going to take a shot whether they classify it as horror or not, but I'm going to say Alien, but I could be wrong about it. Oh, no, wait. Oh, sorry. Halloween. What the hell was I thinking? Halloween.
Alien is incorrect. Halloween is incorrect.
Oh, fuck you. Halloween's up there. I know, this is a bullshit list. Bullshit.
Nick Rixon, you're up next. Which film?
I think The Sixth Sense.
Yeah, there we go.
Ooh,
Nick, that's number 2 on the list. All right, Dreampocket. We're going to help you out a little bit. Think it's an animated movie. That might help.
Mm-hmm. Oh. I wish that helped. But
it's an animated movie by a famous comedian.
Horror animated movie. As soon as you say it, when it comes out, I'm gonna slap myself silly.
Yeah, it is. It's Halloween. It's it's highest base horror, but it's definitely Halloween themed.
Is it Nightmare Before Christmas?
Unfortunately, not.
John. Only a comedian in how
John Kloppenborg, you're up next. I'll give you a hint.
Well, it's the animated movie by a comedian. I figured it was 8 Crazy Nights by Adam Sandler, but I don't think that fits the genre. But let's see. Are we? Let's see. Let's try. Are we trying to guess the animated movie?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Heavy Metal.
Nope. Okay, we'll go to Vector 86. You already got one right, so I'm not going to help you out on this one. Just take a guess.
Yeah, animated movie. That's a tricky one. Nothing springs to mind. I'm just going to have a stab in the dark, though. Not animated, but it's not the thing. Rosemary's Baby.
Good guess, but not in there. Great movie, though. Joe Ozone.
An animated horror film by a comedian? Why am I not thinking?
That's more Halloween themed. I wouldn't say.
Or Halloween themed.
Two of our guests are one of the main characters in the movie.
Oh,
in the animated
don't tell me it's like Hotel Transylvania.
Yo, there we go.
Oh, I was in the.
It's
this at the world is fucked up, ladies and gentlemen.
Hotel Transylvania number 3 is at number 5, and Hotel Transylvania 2 is at number 7.
Never seen it.
Now we go to Nick Rixon. Oh, they're really fun to watch, especially with kids if they can handle it. Nick Rixon, I'm gonna help you out. You get the last one right, so you can just have a guess.
I can fuck off. Yeah.
Go suck on somebody's neck. Drink some blood.
That's
okay. We'll skip Nick, man.
Teeth gone.
There it goes.
That's all the sucking of the necks, you see.
That's what happens. Sucking on Colossus's neck, and then your teeth will hold up.
I can't help it. They're too irresistible.
It is a very shallow neck.
Okay, Nick, real quick. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Well, what was the questions?
One of the 10 highest grossing movies of the horror films.
Jaws.
Jaws is correct.
Hey!
Nick. That was number 6 on the list. And we go to Dreampocket. We're going to help Dreampocket.
I would like to use my guess I was going to say earlier.
Oh.
Has anyone said Friday the 13th yet? Oh, see, that's why.
It's a horrible movie, and it did not make a lot of money, so...
Oh, it's a great movie. What are you talking about? The
John.
first one's a good movie. You can say what you want about like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, no, 6 is really good. 8's bad.
3's the best.
5's terrible. 3, the 3D one? Oh, come on.
No. Was it the 5th one?
You're thinking of Nightmare on Elm Street 3 Dream Warriors, which is the best one of 4. I get what you're doing.
All right, let's go to John. John, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more films. I'm going to give you a hint.
Okay. I was going to say, Showgirls, very, very frightening. But that is from the Scream franchise. Scream is on there. Has to be.
Nope, not on there. All right, Vector 86. I'm going to help you out now. This movie has a clown in it.
It.
There you go. That's number 1. Vector 86.
Very
And
good.
It Chapter 2 was number 8.
No way.
All right, we got 2 more left, I think. No, we got 1 through 3 more left. 3 more left. All right. And
This list is shit.
Joe.
This list is garbage.
Joe.
I disavow this fucking list.
I'm going to help you out. This man slapped another man on TV. Which movie was it? Which horror movie?
Well, I know the 2 men who slapped each other.
Well, one did the slapping, the other received it.
Better than any of those movies that we've named because it's better.
But it's 9. It's 9 on the list.
What, Exorcist 3 is?
Oh, no.
Oh, well, then I don't care. Well, okay, so Chris Rock slapped... no, sorry, not Chris Rock. Yeah, Chris Rock got slapped by Will Smith.
Yeah, and Will Smith played in what movie? Which horror movie?
The only horror movie I remember him from was Legend. What other horror
Yeah,
movie
that's it. There you go. I Am Legend.
Okay, whatever cesspool website you pulled this from is full of shit and wrong.
It's
'Cause
highest-
half of these shouldn't even be considered horror movies. They're jokes.
Highest grossing.
Oh my God,
Highest
this is
grossing.
awful.
All right.
Sounds like Looper. Jesus.
Nick.
Oh my God.
You're up again.
Okay. The Hostel. One of no. Saw.
No.
Both no. Okay.
All right, Dreampocket. I'm going to help you out. I'm going to try to help you out.
I Am Legend's on there, but not Saw. Is that this? Yeah, I'm with Ozone. This is shit.
I mean, look, I've got a better movie. I can pull random better movies off my shelf in 2 minutes than this fucking list has half of. This is nonsense.
All right, I wonder if you even know
This is garbage.
what the name of this movie is. Brad Pitt plays the lead.
Oh my goodness.
You better not be fucking interview with the vampire. Just fuck you if it's that.
Gosh, is it
No,
that
it's
or
not. It's not that one.
World War Z.
Yes, there you go.
Oh,
Dreampocket got one right.
my first point.
Let's
My
see.
precious
We had
point.
Vector. Nick's got one. Joe's got one. Everybody's got one, right? All right.
I've got 2, I think you'll find.
Let's see.
Somebody use the word zombie.
One more
This is
movie.
the silliest can.
The first person that can
Look at this
guess,
fucking
we're just going to go random to everybody, was directed by Mel Gibson, I think.
Passion of the Christ.
Yeah, that was it. Joe said it. Sign.
Oh, I didn't know it was open to say.
Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I was just throwing it to everybody. All right, now we're going to finally play some trivia. I should actually play some trivia music. Do I have some trivia music? Yes, I do. It is here. I think it is. There we go. And welcome to the trivia. I will explain the rules for the trivia. Each turn you can choose from one of the following categories. There is a slight twist to this trivia. I am going to post it in the chat. Halloween is the first 2 rounds, just so you know. The warm-up round and round 1.
My mouse is white and my mouse wrist rest is black. So even here, I have themed correctly. So just pointing that out because that should be worth like 5 points. Go on.
All right. Halloween, 80s, 90s, 0s, 10s, Marvel, Star Wars, Disney, Seinfeld, Batman, and music clips. I actually don't have the music clips prepared, so if you ask for them, it'll take a while. I'll read them again later in the trivia, and they're also in the chat. Some have multiple choice, some do not. Marvel, Star Wars, and Disney are guaranteed multiple choice, and you get 1 point for each correctly answered question. There is a twist to the trivia. The Disney, Marvel, and Star Wars trivia is worth 2 points each. The catch is you do not get multiple choice, and you only get 10 seconds to answer that question. I also have a unique category, which is the theme song series, but I'm not going to play that because I don't have it with me. All right, we're going to play one practice round where you receive no points, and then the official 5 rounds will follow. I got to look up my Halloween trivia here somewhere. Where is it? Halloween theme trivia. Put it over here so you guys don't see it. We're going to start with, I don't know, tonight I'm not as prepared as normal because of the paint, face paint. Trivia score, there we go. All right, we're going to start with Ben, a.k.a. Vector 86 for the practice round. So no points. And
Okay.
my thing is not working here. All right, there we go. What is Pinhead's human name? A. All right, these are multiple choice. They're all multiple choice. A. Emmett Brown. B. Ethan Hunt. Or C. Elliot Spencer.
I should know this.
Yeah, you should.
What are the answers again? The question.
A. Emmett Brown. B. Ethan Hunt. Or C. Elliot Spencer.
A.
A. Emmett Brown. No, he is from...
That's not Brown, isn't it?
Emmett Brown is from Back to the Future. The correct answer was
Ethan Hunt is
Elliot.
Mission Impossible.
Yeah,
Elliot
exactly,
Spencer is
exactly.
Pinhead's actual
It's a good job it's a practice one anyway.
Elias Spencer was the correct answer. And then we go to our next guest, and that is John Kloppenborg.
All right.
In which horror movie had Kirsten Dunst played a young vampire? Was that A, Interview with a Vampire, B, From Dusk Till Dawn, or C, Twilight?
What is A, Alex?
That is correct. 0 points. All right, and then we go to Sam, a.k.a. Dreampocket. Which famous magician died on Halloween? Was that A, David Copperfield, B, Harry Houdini, or C, Tommy Cooper?
I'm going to go with B, Houdini.
B, Houdini is correct. Then we go to Joe Ozone. Oh, this is different.
Great. New ways for me to get screwed in this game. Go ahead. What's
Name all 4 Ghostbusters.
Okay. Oh, no, that's Egon, Ray, Winston, and what the hell is Bacon's first? Peter.
That is correct. Hey. All right, Nicolas.
In fairness, that's an easy one. I'll give you that. That's
Nicolas. What is the name of the Green Ghost sidekick of the Ghostbusters? Was that A?
Slimer.
Wow, there you go.
I love the cartoon.
Oh yeah, the cartoon is great.
Which one? There were 2.
The real
the
Ghostbusters,
one
right?
And the fake one.
Allegedly, Slimer was not the official name in the movies. It wasn't until the cartoons, apparently. So.
Interesting.
All right, let's have a chat with John Kloppenborg. Could everybody mute their mics except John? Uh-oh, got you there.
That was a 3rd degree.
All right, John. How you doing?
Doing pretty good.
First,
okay, we're up. Yes.
First question: why are you here and not at the Denver Synth Bangers Fest hosted by DJ Tower and Mark Delight?
Because I'm poor. I was raised in a middle class. But no.
Is that far away, or is it close nearby, or is it pretty far?
I am actually in central Iowa. As I mentioned, I'm about 2 hours west of Embers. He lives in Iowa City. I live more towards the I live more towards the Des Moines area, and all this is over in Denver, Colorado. So, yeah,
That'd be like a 3-day drive or something, right?
Yeah, or about an hour and a half, depending on if I decide to fly. But
that costs money. not that driving doesn't, but you showed me your dog. Can you get him again, or is he's there still? Can we show him off?
Milo's still here, yes.
Hello, Milo.
My baby boy, mi hombrecito.
He looks content. We're going to talk about your appearance in a movie. Let me just read the synopsis real quick. When two young women go missing while on a road trip, Detective Brett O'Shea is tasked with investigating the case after the girl's car is found abandoned. But when O'Shea himself disappears, local reporter Lisa Schaefer begins to dig and quickly finds much more than she was looking for. I'm going to now play the trailer, and we're going to talk a little bit more after that. Here we go.
Enjoy.
Well, I must admit, your call intrigued me. Where the hell?
I need you to tell me about the origin of voodoo.
Man, imagine the power of the mind. Hypnotic. You could make someone do whatever you desire.
Have you heard of Simone Moreau?
Oh, yeah. Some legends say she must steal the life to maintain her own.
If this were true, that would mean she's over 200 years old.
Just because you don't believe it doesn't mean it can't be true.
What about this? She said it's to keep evil spirits away.
Doesn't keep monsters away. It keeps the monster killers away.
All right, that was Voondun with starring John Kloppenborg. Which character do you play, or can you not tell us?
No, I can tell you. I play Earl. At the beginning of the trailer, you kind of see the back of my head. I let my hair grow out for some reason. That just worked out perfectly. So, yeah, you do see the back of my head right from the jump. But then for the rest of them, I'm the rather rotund fellow with the burlap bag on his head. But basically, another synopsis about it, it's based on a book from a series called Ghost and a Cop by Jan Waters. We basically was wrapped up about a year ago, and the director, Thor Moreno, who I've been working with over about the last 12 years, he's been working on that and a couple of other horror movies based on Jan Waters' books. So if you want to go on YouTube and look up Everything True Cinema on YouTube, not only can you see that particular trailer, you can also see some of the other projects I've been in over the last 12 years. Some AI shorts that the boss man has been working on, and some other independent movies. So if you are an independent movie buff, it could be a good place to check out some flicks.
Cool. And when's the movie set for release? Because it said 2024. Is it really going to release in
2024? I'm going to be completely honest. We have not. Basically, that's to be determined still. But
yeah.
But if you do want to follow Everything True Cinema, hopefully we can get something squared away. Hopefully it'll be either released in theaters or hopefully on streaming somewhere.
What does a day look like on set? How's it
feel?
In
the scenes that I was in, we were at an abandoned farmhouse near the Des Moines International Airport. Weather was quite warm, and particularly with the burlap bag with black paint over my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, quite fun.
Like Batman.
Exactly.
I've seen you promote Pashang on your Instagram. How did you guys meet?
Let's see. Basically, I met Pashang through a mutual buddy of ours, Mark Delight. Kind of the quick story on that. I had been looking for. One day, I got curious and was looking for current sounding '80s stuff. Since I'm a guy, child of the '80s and stuff like that. So I go on to. So I basically look it up. I find a Synthwave, and then I look it up on Twitch. I come across Neon.fm when that was still on there. And then then short time later, I dive in, see if there's anything else, and I look, I add this DJ Laserwave PDX, and he's on kind of late. So one day I didn't have to work on a Wednesday, so I go in there and I meet Mark Delight. He tells me about his show, which is on the next day. So I check it out, and absolutely fantastic. Yeah. And basically through him, that's where I met Pashang. Met Craig, Craig Pac-Man, a bunch of other synthwave producers and other synthwave DJs, such as Mark Delight, his best friend DJ Tower, both of them who are doing the Synth Bangers Fest today. Also, our buddy DJ Max Speed over in England, whose birthday is today, if it's still Saturday over there. So, happy birthday to him! If you happen to know him, drop a line saying happy birthday. And and other synthwave producers like Pashang, Sub Neon, yourself, and just a bunch of other people, and it's just been a godsend lately. So it's been a great experience.
I picked out a track of Pashang, if that's okay with you. It's called Lockdown, featuring Dimi Kaye. Hope you enjoy it. Mm-hmm. Here we go. All right, that was Locked Down featuring Dimi Kaye by Pashang. We got a shout out to the chat. We got Luxley, and now it's time for trivia round 2, hopefully, but it did not copy my file, and now I can't play it, so I'm going to try this again. Go to trivia, and then to intros, and then trivia round 2. No, is it round 1? Trivia round 1.
This is the trivia song. Why don't you sing along?
Because I don't know the words.
Getting every question wrong. This is the trivia song.
Yes, round 1 of trivia. 4 points. You have to choose from the bebop, the Halloween trivia for round 1. We're going to do 5 rounds of trivia. And also, in 13 minutes, the chat will shut off, but I'll send you guys a new link when that happens. All right, up first is Ben, aka Vector86. Your question is, what is the term for the fear of Halloween? Is that A, arachnophobia, B, anthophobia, C, samhainophobia, or D, podophobia?
You say them again?
Yes, I can. Arachnophobia, anthophobia, samhainophobia, or podophobia?
D?
D is the fear of feet. The correct answer is samhainophobia, the fear of Halloween.
That's real? That sounded so made up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wow.
Never heard that one.
John Kloppenborg, you're up
Yes,
next.
sir.
Who directed?
All right, let's do this.
Who directed?
Maximum effort.
Who directed the first Beetlejuice? Was that A, Steven Spielberg, B, Tim Burton, or C, Wes Craven?
I'm sorry. I think I might have spoke over some of the question. You're at. It was the director.
Who directed the first Beetlejuice?
That's Burton. Tim Burton.
That is correct. 1 point for John Kloppenborg. Up next is Sam, aka Dreampocket.
Yes.
Sam, in which country did Halloween originate? Was that A, Ireland, B, Transylvania, or C, Czechoslovakia?
Oh. Oh, this is tough. Okay, I'm gonna go with C.
C is incorrect. Who knows the correct answer?
Probably
Transsexual Transylvania.
Ireland.
Ireland is the correct one.
Yes, Transylvania seemed too obvious, and Ireland.
Yeah.
Oh. Would have been my second guess.
All right, Joe, you're up next. Halloween question. What does Dracula mean? Is that A, demon soul, B, black widow, or C, son of the devil?
What does Dracula? What was the first one again?
Demon soul.
That's what I want to go with, is demon soul, but it's probably wrong.
Demon soul is incorrect.
It's probably the last one.
Son of the devil.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Nicolas Rixon, the last Halloween question, unless somebody else wants another one later on. But after this round, you can choose. In the original Alien film, how many alien eggs were made for the egg chamber inside the downed spacecraft? Was that A, 30, B, 90, or C, 130?
Probably 130.
130 is correct. A point
Wow.
for Nicolas Rixon. And now we're going to have a chat with Ben, aka Vector86. Could everybody mute their mics? Zoopy-doop. You got to say something. How are you doing?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I am well. I am looking for the questions. All right, let's put it on the big screen here. First time on the show. You enjoying yourself?
Yeah, really fun, man.
Awesome,
Anything to do with Halloween and music was like the perfect match.
Are you a Halloween fan?
Massive.
You go to a...
Well, you wouldn't think so up to now with the questions. I think wrong, but
well, enjoying
Just
Halloween
warming
is not knowing everything. So
yeah. yeah. I'm warming up.
You go to a lot of Halloween parties? Do you have any Halloween parties in your neighborhood?
I used to, especially when I was a student, but after having a kid, not so
Ah.
much, unfortunately. But when she gets a bit older, we'll probably throw a few.
How old is she now?
Just turned 4.
Oh,
So
4. So is it too scary for her? Maybe just like, do they have like?
Oh, she doesn't really see phased by much, to be honest.
Ah.
She takes everything on. I'm not tested it yet with my horror films, so we'll see.
I remember every now and then we take our kids to the the rides. I don't even know what you call it. They call it the Kermis here in Holland. It's like an event where they have all these rides. You call that a?
You asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Oh, like a fair.
A
type
fair,
thing.
yeah. So we went to a fair, but they have like sometimes they have these big horror houses, and sometimes they have
like
like
haunted
people,
house.
like they are all dressed up with the red eyes, and they walked around, and they walked up to my daughter, and she was scared out of her life. What do you think that would happen to your daughter as well, or do you think she would just not be phased?
I think she wouldn't be phased. I think she's like, yeah. I don't think anything scares kids anymore, does it? Like in our generation. So who knows though? I'm going to try her out for sure.
All right, back to music. You create awesome synthwave. What got you started in creating that?
Well, funnily enough, I've only been doing this for 5 years. I asked my friend to write a track because I was planning to make a film. I'd never written anything before, and funnily enough, it was a horror track as well. But he couldn't do it for whatever reason, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to take it upon myself to do it. And then ever since then, never looked back. Just sort of taught myself throughout the years, like trying to learn production side of things now as well.
So you watched a lot of YouTube. What kind of software was your first forte in the music?
GarageBand was the very first DAW that I used. Now Logic Pro 10.
So you're on the Apple, so that's the only route you can take, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Or I think also because I just got what's it called? Fruity Loops, FL Studio. I think you can do that on the Apple as well, right?
Yeah, I do need to try some other DAWs out really, but I'm so comfortable in Logic. Like I found a lot of like new little tricks and stuff. So yeah, it's good, man. It's good what you can do in it.
And how far have you gotten into VST collecting and stuff like that? You're just doing the free ones first, or?
Yeah, pretty much the free ones.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, some of the stock ones are pretty good as well. Like
Yeah.
there's one called Retro Synth, which is amazing. If you can fiddle about and get the right sound, it sounds really authentic. That's kind of like the thing I'm going for, you know, sort of authentic, true retro vibes.
Are you working on anything currently, except the Halloween one you made for tonight?
Well, I'm actually doing a collab with Nicolas at the minute.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I've got that in the pipeline, and another guy called Castell. I think I might have told you about Castell. You're probably aware of him.
You told me about a few artists. Yeah.
But I'm doing a collab with him, and Car Lights as well. Got one lined up with him.
Oh,
so.
cool. He's like a machine. He puts out every week new song, new track.
Every day, it seems like.
Maybe even every day. It seemed like every week, but it could be every day. And what are your plans for the future? So you actually just told me a bunch of your future plans, but do you have like plans for yourself to release an album maybe, or play live?
Yeah, probably an EP first, and then an album next, probably mid-late next year.
Yeah.
But I also want to get some vocals on the tracks. I want to start making actual songs rather than just instrumental.
You want to do your own vocals, or do you want someone else on the vocals?
No. I'll probably collaborate.
Maybe Nicolas
Dreampocket,
could fill that in. Yeah.
Anybody else? Yeah.
Quick other question. What's your favorite horror movie?
Oh, there's so many. I love Return of the Living Dead. All the Night of the Living Dead films, like anything George A. Romero. Creepshow as well, Stephen King. Yeah, The Thing.
Could you tell us a bit about the track "The Dead Don't Lie" you made for the show? I do think we lost him. We lost him. He's like, maybe if we wait a little bit, the internet connection's coming back. Yeah. Can you tell us more about the track "The Dead Don't Die"?
Yeah, like I say, it's sort of based on Return of the Living Dead, those sort of like 80s, like B-movie sort of things. So I gather this image of this like zombie apocalypse taking over the city, really. So it's sort of like creeping up slowly and then builds up, where they're sort of emerging from the grave. But Return of the Living Dead was a a big influence in mind whilst I was writing it. And Carpenter, you know, sort of that sort of vibe with a creepy organ melody running all the way through. So that was influence, really.
All right, this is The Dead Don't Die by Vector86, a worldwide premiere here on Heartbeat Hero Radio. Wow, that was perfect timing. That was The Dead Don't Die by Vector86. And a shout out to Russell Nash in the chat. And we're going to play round 2 of trivia. If I can find it. Where is it? It's here.
It's time for trivia round 2.
And it's time for trivia round 2. Ben just joined us. All right. Trivia round 2. Everybody can choose whatever they like. We're going to start with Ben, aka Vector86. Which category would you like? Ben, you're up first. Which
what
category?
What are the categories again, sorry?
What are the categories? All right, let me get the category list again. I don't have it with me. Where is it? Category list. It's 80s, 90s, 0s, 10s. That I know. We got Batman. We got.
It's got to be 80s.
80s?
Yeah.
All right. 80s. What color did the ghost have to be for Pac-Man to eat them? Is that A, blue, B, teal, C, red, or D, pink?
Blue. A.
That is correct. Your first point, Ben.
Yep.
John Kloppenborg, which category would you like?
Yes. Well, since the main variant is the Marvel Jesus, let's shoot for a Marvel question.
A Marvel. Marvel questions coming up. Would you like a 1-pointer or a 2-pointer?
Let's go for maximum effort. Let's go for a deuce.
Okay, deuce gives you only 10 seconds to answer this question, just so you know.
Okay.
And you don't get any options. Which Avenger was formerly a Russian spy? 10.
That would be Natasha. That would be Black Widow.
That's correct. 2 points for John Kloppenborg. Sam, you're up next.
Okay. Let's go 80s.
80s?
Mm-hmm.
Which American band scored the 1980 #1 album Third Stage? Which American band scored the 1980 #1 album Third Stage? Was that A, Boston, B, Duran Duran, C, Toto, or D, Heart?
The name of the album was Third
The
Stage?
Third Stage.
The third stage. Was it Duran Duran?
Nope.
It was a total guess.
Boston.
Who knew that?
I did
Did anybody know that?
No.
No.
Nope. Nobody knew that.
Born in the 80s.
It's all right.
We're more 70s.
Joe, Ozone, which category?
Was the first one Halloween stuff?
You can still do Halloween if you want.
Yeah, I'll do Halloween. Screw it. I
All
don't have a
right,
chance.
Halloween. Halloween. Now I got to find the questions again. All right. What was the first horror film nominated for a Best Picture Oscar? Was that A, Jaws, B, The Exorcist, C, The Fly, or D, Dracula AD 1972?
Well, I know it's not Dracula AD 1972, even though maybe it should have been. I'm gonna guess because I don't know if Jaws. You said Best Picture?
First horror film nominated for a Best Picture Oscar.
It's got to be Jaws or Exorcist. I'm gonna go with Exorcist. I'm probably wrong though.
You are correct.
Yeah.
1 point for
For
Joe.
once.
Nicholas, which category would you like?
Let's do Halloween.
Halloween. I think that was the last Halloween question.
Yes.
Okay.
Last one!
80s then.
80s?
80s then.
We went through all the...
I retire as champion of Halloween. Thank you.
All right. GNR was shorthand for what band? A, Guns Not Roses. B, Grand National Raps. C, Guns N' Roses. Or D, Gans North Rally.
Guns N' Roses.
That is correct. A point for Nicholas. All right, that was round 2. We're going to have a chat with Joe Ozone. Everybody can mute their mics except Joe. Joe, how you doing?
Wait, did I mute my mic? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, good. I'm great, I guess, because my mute's not mic'd. Excellent. Yes, English is a language I pretend to speak.
I had you on
most days.
I had you on the show last time, and you said you were going to enjoy your pizza. How was your pizza?
Oh, my pizza is always great because I have a pizza oven, which I will be using again tomorrow, as we do every Sunday, because I have a fucking pizza oven, and why wouldn't I use it every goddamn weekend? Am I trying to be thin? Give me a break.
You saw Longlegs. Please give me your spoiler-free review.
I liked Longlegs a lot. I thought it was, I mean, I know some people contest calling it a horror movie. I kind of get that. It's not a pure horror movie. I think the marketing was a little weird on that one. I don't think it did the movie any favors, but I really liked it. I thought it was a very tense atmospheric film. I liked a lot of the visuals that Oz Perkins, the director, has made some really visual films. So, you know, the Nick Cage stuff, don't go into it expecting psycho Nick Cage. It's really not that. That's another thing is this is not a over the top Nick Cage. It's weird, but it's not Nick Cage dominating the movie. But if you like Silence of the Lambs, but you also like a little bit of kind of almost like folk horror mixed in there type of thing, you'll have a good time with it. I liked it. I thought it was good.
I did too. It was the filming, the cinematic way it was filmed, the way they were
beautiful,
setting up everything aligned, and I thought that was amazing. Have you seen The Penguin?
No, I don't watch
any
streaming series until they're done, because if it gets canceled and there's a cliffhanger, then I'm the idiot.
What have you heard about The Penguin?
I read good things. I don't actually know anybody who saw it, but the general reviews have been positive, which makes sense because I like the character in Batman. I liked him in the film. So if the idea of Gotham as a crime place where you could just do crime stories, that's worked in comics. They can do that. You don't need Batman and everything. Yeah. So it made sense to me that they would make it.
I've seen the first two, and I'm pretty happy about it. So looking forward to the rest. You were on a video, but I couldn't find it. You were talking to a director, and you were going to be filmed. But is it not out yet, or am I just not able to find it?
I was talking to a director.
Yeah, you were going to get filmed on video. You might have.
Well, okay. No, I've started doing some of my late nights now. I've put video too, so now I'm on video because I understand it. People like to see the actual faces of people, not just an animated background. So I'm starting to do those with some people. So there's a couple of those already out with Dr. Doug Bielmeyer, where we're talking about movies, and our faces are actually on the cameras now, which I don't know anybody who actually needs that, but whatever. And then there's a couple more that are coming. So I'm going to start doing that because now I have a camera that works and whatever.
Might as well.
They want to see me talking. Yeah, sure.
Tell us about your artwork. You stream every time I look on my Instagram. It's like 8 hours ago you started streaming, and that's when I woke up and you've
yeah, that's the problem, is the time zone difference. It's like impossible for anybody who does live streaming, which luckily I don't do a lot of it. I do the drawing because it's fun and I don't have to look at the camera and you don't have to see my face. I can just draw and I can stream my iPad and people show up, and then I just post the videos afterwards on the YouTube channel, and then people can watch it there. You're not missing anything. So there's nothing to the live experience. I hate to break it to you, but you're watching somebody draw on an iPad. For me, there is nothing. You want to show up? Great, show up. But if you want to watch it later, great, watch it later. My biggest thing with that is trying to encourage people, especially younger people, if you ever want to draw, just draw. Don't worry about whether it's good or it's bad. Yeah. Creativity is good for you. Just doodle, do stuff, paper, pen, digital, whatever. Doesn't have to be an iPad. But I want to encourage people to be creative. And so that's what I try to do. So those videos, and you might be shocked hearing me talk on this show, I don't swear. I don't do any adult content. It's completely neutral and like family safe. So you can show kids. I do these little squiggle drawings and like, just make something out of a squiggle. You don't have to worry about whether you're as good as somebody else or not. People will like your stuff. Just do it. Put it out there. There's all these avenues with the internet now that people can find your work. Ignore the scumbags and focus on the positive comments, because they're honestly the only ones that matter. So that's what I try to do with that.
I got a track I want to play for you.
Plus, on my streams, you don't see me doing this because I can't help but talk with my hands in front of my face. So see, this is why it's better for me not to do streaming with my face.
It's good. It's good. What's your favorite horror movie?
Oh, it changes depending. This year it's Exorcist 3 because I just watched it and I'm continually impressed with how amazing that film is. Day of the Dead is probably always in the running for top 5. I think that's the best of the Dead films. I know people say Dawn. Dawn's great, but Day is the one where I feel like he really was hitting on all cylinders. I mean, the best part about horror is there's so much and there's so many different types that you can watch any of it and anything can be your favorite. And there's sci-fi related stuff. Again, I got big into folk horror last year, which especially international, which I hadn't seen a lot of, but Shudder had a lot, and Criterion now has a bunch of good selections of like Japanese, Giallos are on there, the Italian stuff. There's so much. It's one of the best genres because anybody can find something in it and find different types of it. So I feel like it's one of the best genres that often, they forget about at the Oscars. Fuck the Oscars then. Nobody gives it the respect it deserves. So like I said, this year it's Exorcist 3. Whatever we watch this weekend, it'll probably be that after that. So my wife's picking for this weekend. I picked Exorcist 3 last weekend. She's picking this weekend, so we'll see.
All right, thank you, Joe. This is a Cloud Battalion by Night Streets. right, that was Night Streets by Cloud Battalion, and we got some shout-outs to Memory Design, Neon Warren, and Marito Gaia. Now it's time for Trivia Round 3.
It's time for Trivia Round 3.
Tell Daniel what question you would like to see.
All right, we're going to start with...
That one's funky.
Ben, a.k.a. Vector86, which category would you like?
80s again?
80s.
Can I do that?
80s.
You know, I'm just going to pick 80s.
In Tom Hanks' Big, how old was his character before he was big? A, 9, B...
13?
13 is incorrect. Not even an option. It was 12.
Oh, not far off.
You would have got it. John Kloppenborg, which category would you like? Avengers?
Let's do 90s for 2.
You can't do 90s. It's only Disney,
Okay,
Star
that's fine,
Wars,
that's fine,
or
that's fine.
Avengers. 90s for 1 point?
90s.
All right. Question. In Saved by the Bell, what were Zach and Kelly dressed up as the night they broke up? A, Romeo and Juliet, B, scientist, or C, a cowboy and a cowgirl?
Let me consult with the expert here. What was it? A. Milo says A. Romeo and Juliet.
Milo, you are correct. Another point for John Kloppenborg. Sam, a.k.a. Dreampocket, which category would you like?
So, yeah, he's the expert.
I'm going to go with Marvel.
Marvel. Do we want a 1-pointer or a 2-pointer?
Which one is going to be easier? Well, you never know, man. It's so hit or miss.
That is
so I
true.
might as well go for 2. Okay.
You're going to go for 2? All right, here goes 2 for Marvel. What are the warships used by the Dark Elves called? 10, 9, 8.
No multiple choice,
7,
of course.
6, 5, 4.
Oh, my goodness. I do not know. Dark ships.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
The dark ships.
Arcs. Arcs.
Arcs?
Arcs.
Okay.
Noah's Arcs.
Going biblical. I like
All
it.
right. Yeah, my son's called Noah. So anyways, Joe. Joe Ozone, which category?
Halloween. Screw it.
Halloween, don't got it. I don't got Halloween anymore.
Shit. Well, okay, what were the rest? Give me the rest then.
Zeros, 10s, 90s, Batman, Seinfeld,
Batman.
Disney.
Batman. Okay.
Batman, they're really hard.
Batman.
They're really hard.
Oh, they're all really hard for me. Go ahead, whatever.
All right, let's see here. This one. Okay, what is the name of the facility where many of Batman's most notorious foes are kept for psychiatric treatment?
Arkham Asylum.
That is correct. All right, Nick, you're up next. Which category would you like?
80s.
80s.
Why couldn't I get the Arkham question? I practically lived there.
This is my last 80s questions for the night. So no more Halloween and no more 80s after this
Good to
one.
see ya, Harvey.
What was the second fruit of the original Pac-Man? Was that A, a cherry, B, a strawberry, C, an orange, or D, bananas?
Cherry.
Cherry is incorrect.
Banana.
That's orange.
D, bananas. D, bananas. Nope.
Orange. Orange.
Orange. Nope.
Strawberry.
Yes. Strawberry is correct. All right. That was round 3. We're going to have a chat with Sam, a.k.a. Dreampocket. Could everybody mute their mics?
Hey.
Hey. Sam, how you doing?
I'm well. How are you, my friend?
You were on show number 68 with my Kamara Nanoverse, Game Nasty, and Kevin Crunch. How did it feel to be on the show for the first time?
How did it feel the first time? Ooh, very exciting. It was quite a thrill. And I was a little bit nervous, but of course, that's to be expected. And I must say, I'm not doing any better at the trivia this time. I thought with Maya not here, maybe I would have a chance, at least. We'll see how it goes.
So John was telling about that he acted, and you said you did some acting of yourself. Could you tell a bit more about that?
Yeah, some just student films, college films. You know, I've always been hanging out with the artsy kids and whatnot. So I've done some parody work. I played a bank robber. I did a Men in Black sort of thing where I was like a young Tommy Lee Jones type character looking for aliens and whatnot. And yeah, just a couple fun little things. But I don't know. It's fun. Music videos are fun too.
And they did those for school, I'm assuming, and they would like show them at the end of the year, or how did that work?
Yeah, there were projects, there were screenings. One of them was shown at the theater in Belmont.
Oh, cool.
Which is kind of cool, and they're on YouTube as well.
Ooh.
But I'll send you some links privately later if you want to check them out.
I get those secret links.
Yeah, sure.
What's been keeping you busy music-wise lately?
Finishing up this EP. I'm polishing off the last couple tracks. It should have, I think, 2 or 3 new songs on it for you. One of them features my good friend Outrunner shredding a little guitar. Currently, Isle9 is helping me clean up another one.
Nice.
And that'll be coming through next, I believe. Plus a cover song I'm working on with Memory Design, which is a bit of a surprise because we don't want anyone to swoop in and do the song before we get it done.
What do you mean by swoop in and getting the song? That like they would steal it, or?
Yeah, like
have the same idea.
We have an idea to do. Oh, let's do a synthwave cover of this song.
Yeah,
and it takes us like 6 months to work on it. By then, someone else has also, of course, thought of the same idea.
Yeah.
And the song is out, so trying to keep a tight lip on it. But it's gonna be fun. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced that, but also I've got a 3-track EP coming up with the wonderful Indigo of New Zealand. And
she's a singer, right? Or she also creates her own tracks?
She is a singer. She produces her own vocals, and she's been featured on some stuff you may know by Wolf Club and Turbo Night, a bunch of other great artists. But look her up. She's got a great voice. Most of you probably already know some of her songs.
Yeah, I was listening to another podcast called SWV Podcast. Am I saying that? Synthwaves with 2 people. I'm horrible. I'm gonna kill myself. I'll tell it later. But it's a great podcast, and she was on it, and they were interviewing her and playing some of her tracks. I believe she was also even on the State of Synth. If I'm correct.
KSWV, that's what you're thinking.
KSWV, that was
Radio
the one.
Shockwave. She was on with Blake and Luna, and then she was on with Jules, State of Synth.
So that's where I heard her first. Anyways, and so those are your plans, kind of. What's your favorite horror movie?
Ooh, that is a really tough one. I'm a big fan of the whole Evil Dead franchise. Mostly anything Sam Raimi makes, I like it. There's a few Christopher Nolan movies that I might put in that category, perhaps The Prestige. I do like that movie. But I also really love Cabin in the Woods. As campy as it is, it's probably my favorite campy horror movie because it really goes all out on everything. But of course, I love Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, these wonderful classics, Halloween.
And it's not a horror movie. The Joker, what do you think about that movie? Because you are dressed as a Joker, but
Joker.
Did you like the movie?
I would definitely put that as a thriller sort of movie, but I definitely like the movie. I just rewatched it again a couple nights ago. I just really enjoy the tone of that film and how you can really understand Arthur and where he's coming from. I feel like it's the most accessible, relatable Joker that we've had. A lot of them have been very charismatic and very entertaining, but this one you really get inside his head and you feel like you understand exactly why he does what he does.
Mm-hmm. I got a track of yours. I wanted a creepy one. You have lots of tracks, but I wanted a creepy one. So it's Christmas Island. Can you tell us about that track, and I'll give it a play?
Yes, I started self-producing my own music a few years ago, and I was in the middle of doing some things. I felt like I wasn't quite getting to it, so I decided to take a pause and do a cover song of Christmas Island before someone else did. So I put this together. It's 100% self-mixed and mastered. It may show, but it is one of my favorite Depeche Mode tracks. It's my first instrumental track is Dreampocket, and also the first track from Dreampocket to kind of display some of my metal background. So, and people say it's scary.
It is.
So I figured it would work.
It works. All right, this is Christmas Island by Dreampocket. That was Christmas Island by Dreampocket, and now it's time for trivia round 4 of the Halloween special. Spooky. All right, round 4, and we're going to start with Ben. Which category would you like? Ben, aka Vector 86, which category would you like?
Guess. 80s.
80s. I don't have any 80s anymore, so you're gonna have to choose from a different category.
Okay. What have we got? 90s maybe?
90s.
Yeah.
I got enough of the 90s. All right, question. In Friends, what is the name of Ross's monkey? Was that A, Boris, B, Marcel, or D, Francis?
B, Marcel.
B, Marcel is correct. 1 point for Ben. John, which category would you like?
What do we have left?
90s, zeros, 10s, Disney, Marvel, Star Wars.
Let's do another Marvel one.
Marvel.
Yes.
1 pointer or a 2 pointer?
Well, let's see if I can go for another twofer.
A 2 for 10 seconds, no options. What is Thanos known as? 10, 9, 8.
The Destroyer of Worlds.
Wasn't what was written here. The Mad Titan. The Mad Titan. All right, Sam, aka Dreampocket, which category would you like?
How bad am I losing?
You have 0 points.
Oh, that's great. Can I get an easy Star Wars question for 2 points, please?
Easy Star Wars for
You're
2
tied for first in losing, so look at it that way.
It's like golf.
See?
All right,
Yeah.
so I'll give you a 1 pointer, Star Wars, and I'll give you options. All right, what species helped design the first Death Star? Was that A, the Neimoidians, B, the Jawas, C, the Genosians, or D, the Trandoshians? Now, this is a time I need Pashang to help me with the pronunciation here. A, the Neimoidians.
I'll go with C.
C
Genosians.
is correct. Wow. Was it a guess?
I'm not sure. More or less. Subconscious.
It made the most sense.
I have seen the Star Wars, so it's in there somewhere.
Joe Ozone, which category would you like?
I'll do Star Wars. Why not?
Star Wars.
Is that one with the 2 different point levels, or is that just the one?
It's with 2 different point levels, so you can do a
All right, give me
two-pointer.
the difficult one. Screw it.
All right.
Hopefully it's classic Star Wars, because
All
I
right.
don't know shit. Okay.
What color is Bantha milk? 10, 9, 8.
Isn't it like blue, pale blue, light blue, whatever the color would be?
That is correct. It's 2 points, Joe. 2 points for Star Wars question.
See, not everything. See, we know about Mark Hamill. So, see, it all comes around, baby.
Nicolas, which category would you like?
90s, please.
90s. Yeah. In which cop show set in Texas were martial arts widely used? Was that A, Walker Texas Ranger, B, Texas Cops, or C, Rangers in Texas?
A.
A is correct.
Joe, somebody in the chat says you look like Cruella de Vil.
I'll take
I
that.
don't like I get that. I get that.
That's fine. Look, as long as I look like somebody that's not just an overweight Italian guy, I'll take it. Well, it's fine. Whatever.
All right, we're going to have a chat with Nicholas. Everybody could mute their mics except Nicholas. Spotlight. There we go. How you doing, Nicholas?
Good, thank you.
Yeah, you holding up with the heat?
You know, it's flagging, but it's fine. There's a river of sweat underneath this.
Last time you told me that you created music with Fruity Loops. FL Studio, I'm assuming. And you release things on... No? Did I not hear that correctly?
No.
I listened back to it.
No,
confirm.
I do. Yeah. Yeah.
And you were releasing things on GeoCities. I also, but that's a long time ago.
Oh, I see. You mean way back? I thought you meant now. I was very confused.
Yes.
Yes, that is the case.
Yes. So that was way back. Okay. Yeah. So I was kind of finding myself in that same similar situation. So I was like, okay, I was thinking, is there like a GeoCities now currently? But it wasn't. So.
Yeah.
You also told me you speak Japanese fluently. Because you work there, I think.
Yeah. I've worked for a Japanese company and have Japanese friends. And when I was a teenager, I was a weeb. I was obsessed with all things Japanese. But you grow out of it, don't you? But yeah, I've still retained the language element, which is not much use really. But it's another feather in my cap, isn't it?
Because I have a colleague. She was 3 years in Japan as well, so and she really loves the language and would love to go back. Really liked it. And you love to visit Italy, of course. You told me a little bit that you only speak a little bit of Italian, and you've never been to Tahiti, Hawaii, the Maldives. I
would like to go to the Maldives, but no, I've never been to anywhere tropical.
Is it in your? Are you like planning to go someday or?
Not really.
No.
I mean, I would love to, but it's not on the bucket list. Yeah, I think Maldives looks really nice.
All right, what's your favorite horror movie?
Oh well, The First Exorcist. Although I don't always consider it a horror movie, I think it's just a fantastic film. And I also it's a real toss-up between the trilogy, Dario Argento's, Suspiria, Inferno. I think probably Suspiria for me. It's just the most incredible fairy tale thing ever. But yeah, it's got to be those two. They're my favorites.
And for the music, what are you currently working on?
Right. So on Monday, my new single's out. It's called Down in the Garden. And then after that, it's probably going to be the album. Either November, December, as Vector 86 said, collaborating with him. That will probably be in the new year. I've recently done some vocals for a track with Blue Book Project. He's really cool. And going to be doing stuff with Maya, my mate, who everyone knows, of course. Her name precedes her, and I'm in the process of getting ready to start a podcast, which is going to be called Pandora's Box.
What?
And I want everyone to it's going to be looking at people that do vocal, synthwave, or any kind of genre, but people that write lyrics. And I want it to be an analytical approach, to come on and really talk about the lyrics in detail, the symbols within, and the story behind it, the story behind the person. So if anyone would like to come on and talk about their project and, the psychology behind it or the emotion behind it, that's something I'd like to explore with people, because I find that the most interesting part of what we all do, really, because it's why there's a reason why we do it, that drive. And yes, I suppose in the new year, maybe try and do more live stuff. There are a few things dotted around London where there are little synthwave things happening in pubs and stuff where you can kind of come on, and even if it's just singing to a backing track, I'd really like to explore that, but I'll have to become a bit more brave before then.
Going back to the podcast, now I create mostly instrumental music, but I have some vocal tracks in there, so I would love to be a guest on the show to talk about some of the vocal tracks that...
Well, I'd love to have you on as well, because I was talking to Ben about this too. There's a story to everything you do. It doesn't necessarily have to be that you've written lyrics or put the vocals down, because you can be expressing, a synth line can express more than words. It sounds cheesy, but it's true. So anything like that, anything at all, films, books, whatever it is that you want to talk in depth to the point where you think it might bore people, it won't. And that's what I want it to be about. I want it to be going in real depth and getting under the hood of that's why it's called Pandora's box, because you might not necessarily want to open things up and air them, but sometimes some people do, and if that's what you're like, then I want to do that with you.
And when do you want to start doing this podcast?
Well, I'm kind of looking for people. I've got a couple of people that are kind of, you know, Maya's going to do one, Ben's going to do one, and you've just said you will, so that's good. So I want to, yes, please, Dreampocket. So anyone that wants to come on, and then I'll start recording probably before Christmas, and then I think it will be launched in the new year. That seems symmetrical to start a new project, really.
And will you be posting on Spotify directly, or will you?
Probably, yeah. So it will be everywhere. I think the RSS feed will just be dumped in every single kind of. You'll be able to get it everywhere. I've kind of had a look, and I've done a podcast in the past, a comedy one years ago. What? So I'm trying to relearn it all, but yeah, I'll make it available everywhere, or try to. You know.
Are you like you? I'm sorry. Now you really got me interested.
Whetted your appetite.
What service are you using to upload the files to?
I don't know yet, but probably
these are the details I love.
Well, no, so I registered with a few already. People like Podbean, and there was another one.
But where are you hosting the files then?
If you think one's good in particular, let me know. But,
yeah, so Spotify's free, so just dump it on Spotify. I would just do that.
Okay. Yeah, and you can get all the analytics stuff, can you?
Yes, there is a Spotify for podcasters.
Okay. I've had a look at that.
Yeah.
But I'll see. If that's the best one, then I'll go with that.
Yeah. Good luck. Hope you start it. A lot of people have the idea to start it, but never do.
Yeah, get 2 episodes out, and then I'll just quietly.
All right, tell me about the worldwide premiere you made for the show called Love Bite.
Well, actually, it's quite filthy, to be honest. It's about somebody that's walking through the woods at night, and they're being followed by something, and so they run into this haunted house to escape it. And it's like a sex vampire, basically. And they get bitten by this vampire, but then they go mad, and then they try and get the vampire and everything else that's in the house, like bats or, I don't know, the fridge or something. They're all humping it. So, yeah, it's kind of has that slight giallo Italian 70s tits and ass kind of thing going on.
Cool.
And I did it in 12/8 time because I really wanted to do a song in 12/8. But when I did it, it sounded so comical and silly that I thought, well, this is perfect, because I couldn't kind of make it work as a straight song. So it's a bit of an experiment.
I really like it. It's Love Bite by Nicolas. Here we go.
Thunder in the dark, I stumble blinding the night.
was Love Bite by Nicolas, and now we're going to play the final round of trivia. There we go.
Final round, we're almost there. Triple points, we're in the air. Rain and smile, we'll wear the crown. Ready, set, it's going down.
No triple points. It's only 2 points if you do the hard ones.
What is this song, man? This is ridiculous.
The AI did not understand.
Every time I'm on, it's bullshit. Come on.
AI strikes
$64,000 question all over again.
All right, Ben, you're up first for the final round.
what's the
Which category would you like?
Everybody on the points totals. Who's
You'll
where?
find
Who's
out.
leading?
I'm not telling. I can see, but I'm not telling. Ben.
Yeah.
Which category would you like?
What categories are left?
We got left 90s, Star Wars, Disney 10s, Zeros, and Avengers. 90s?
Gonna go 90. Yeah.
Okay. Who played? Who played the part of Walker in Walker, Texas Ranger? A. Chuck Norris. B. Clarence Gillard. C. Noble Willingham.
I don't really know that one. Chuck Norris.
That is correct.
Hey. Lucky guess.
John Kloppenborg.
All right. Let's see. Let's do 2000s then.
2000s.
Yeah.
You know, Chuck Norris is so strong that when he does push-ups, he's not moving. He just moves the whole earth.
True. 2000s.
He's got an acting school, Chuck Norris, believe it or not.
What was
which I went to.
What was the name of the boy band who lost out to Girls Aloud on Pop Stars The Rivals? Was that A, One Direction, B, One True Voice, or C, One Voice Now?
That's quite British specific, I have to say.
None of those are real things. None of them. I don't believe any of that are real words or bands or people.
I'm sorry, John. John, what was your answer?
One Direction.
One Direction is incorrect. One True Voice.
Sorry.
I would not have known that.
I thought I was helping.
Yeah.
Sam, Dreampocket, you got 1 point. Congrats.
Thanks so much.
Which category would you like?
I will go with Star Wars again.
Star Wars.
Yes, sir. And do I even have a shot of at least tying if I go for 2?
No, so we'll give you the options. What call sign is used for the X-Wing piloted by Luke? What call sign is used for the X-Wing piloted by Luke? Was that A, Red 2, B, Red Leader, C, Gold Leader, or D, Red 5?
Oh, jeez, wait. I think it's A or D. Red 5.
Congratulations. That's a point. 2 points
Thank
for
you.
Sam. Joe, Ozone, which category would you like?
I'll do Star Wars. Sure. The harder one. Well, if it's classic Star Wars, I'll do the hard one. If it's new Star Wars, I'm screwed. So go ahead.
Well, you have to make a choice.
Do the hard one. Do the hard one. Why not?
All right. What strategic advantage does Obi-Wan use to defeat Anakin in their duel in Revenge of the Sith? 10.
Oh, he has the high
9.
ground.
That is correct.
Interesting that the high ground didn't do shit in the last movie or the first movie against Darth Maul, but suddenly comes into play in the third one. Fuck you, George Lucas. That's bullshit. Go ahead.
Nicholas, which category would you like?
90s.
90s.
Again, please.
90s. The final question of the night, probably. In which comedy would you find best friends who are a lawyer and an interior designer? Is that A, Will and Grace, B, Mad About You, or C, Boy Meets World?
Mad About You. No, that is right, isn't it?
Will and Grace, isn't it?
Will and Grace.
Yeah.
A lawyer and an interior designer. We have a winner.
Oh, you're amazing. You're one of a kind.
It's a Joe.
In every
Holy
sense
shit,
of
really?
mind.
Fuck yeah.
With your
All right.
grace and
Yes.
charm, you steal the show. Right here
Amazing.
on
What's that? The
Heartbeat
second time only I've ever
Hero
won?
Radio.
That's the second time.
You're a winner. You're definitely not a beginner.
Oh, thank you.
You're a winner. And you get a chicken dinner.
One moment. Let me put you on the big screen here. And then you can give your big speech. Joe, the podium is yours.
I will hold up my scepter of victory. That's right. I am the champion.
Scepter.
I came, I saw, I dropped the fucking hammer on everybody for once, or actually twice. This is the second time. So thank you very much. I will probably never win again. Therefore, get used to never seeing the space as large as you're seeing it now, which I'm sorry for everybody at home, but that's what it is. Thank you very much. I win.
I'll make it even bigger.
Well done, Harvey.
Fucking heavy. Jesus Christ. Okay.
All right. Let's see.
Good game.
Lay
Yeah,
out.
I'm shocked I
shade.
won, honestly.
Let's see. Now we're going to say goodbye to everybody, and I can read their fortune cookie. We're going to start with John. John, would you like me to read your fortune cookie message?
As long as you end it with "in bed."
Okay, I'll do that for you. Take the chance
Comma rich.
while you still have the choice in bed. All right, John, what are you grateful for, and what would you like to promote?
Well, grateful for my little buddy here. Again, if you want to check out Everything True Cinema, I did leave the link in the chat there. Go check out some of the other stuff that I've been in over the last 12 years, and hopefully Voodoo gets released somewhere soon. It was a good time.
Yeah, John, thank you for coming on the show.
Hey, thanks for having me. Let's do this again sometime.
Definitely. Ben, would you like me to read your fortune cookie message?
Yes, sure, why not? Go for it.
In the future, you will turn a light on in your home.
I'm going for the floating head vibe.
All right. People who are late are often happier than those who have to wait for them. That is your fortune cookie message. Ben, what are you grateful for, and what would you like to promote?
I'm grateful for my 3-year-old making music, and watch out for The Dead Don't Die coming out late October.
Cool. So the track you're going to work on a little bit more and then release it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm going to release this one. In the Halloween spirit.
Ben, thank you for coming on the show.
Thanks for having me. It was nice to meet everybody as well.
Sam, would you like me to read your fortune cookie message?
Absolutely, please.
All right. You will travel to many places.
Ooh.
Sam, what are you grateful for, and what would you like to promote?
I'm grateful for my family, and I'm grateful for the musical opportunities that this year has presented me with, and for the prospects to come with it. It's a lot of fun. I love doing stuff like this. I'm grateful for all you guys. Yeah, come on. It's been fun. I want to shout out my good friends Memory Design and Temporal Waves and Warren and oh, sorry if I missed anybody. A bunch of the fam showing up for this. Thank you guys.
And what do you want to promote?
Yeah. Oh, I want to promote Outrun the Night. My original song plus 3 mixes, one by Memory Design, one by Warren, and one, of course, by Neutron Dreams. Shout out Dan Eaches, president of Retro Synth Records, my good buddy. They did a great remix of that just came out as well. So go check it out now.
Awesome. Thanks, Sam, for coming on the show.
Thank you.
All right, Nicolas, would you like me to read your fortune cookie message?
Yes, please.
All right. Take a minute and let it ride. Then take a minute to let it breeze.
Okay.
Nicolas, what are you grateful for, and what would you like to promote?
Grateful for the health of my loved ones, and of course, and shout out to Maya, who's been a really good mate. and everyone else that I'm kind of doing bits and pieces with. I'd like to promote my new single, Down in the Garden, out on Monday, and obviously the podcast whenever it will come.
Awesome. Nicolas, thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Joe, would you like me to read your fortune cookie?
Nobody's going to say no. Go ahead, read it.
Yeah, well, they could say no.
They're not going to say no. It's Halloween. Read it.
Everybody has beauty, but not everyone sees it. Joe, what are you grateful for, and what would you like to promote?
I'm suspicious of why you read that fortune cookie when my face was on the screen. But anyway, I'm grateful for, much like everybody else, that I am healthy. My family and my friends are healthy. That somehow inexplicably I keep getting asked to go on these shows, even though I've got to be the most annoying asshole in the room. So thank you for that. And that I can keep doing my podcast, that I can still draw, that, I haven't suddenly just had my arm fall off because I have nightmares about that, and then I'll never be able to draw again. So all the normal stuff that everybody likes, and being able to hang out with cool people like the ones on this show and all the other shows you invited me to. Fortunately, I've never been on one with anybody I hated. So that's a record I'd like to keep going. So yeah, that's it. And then as far as promotion, just go to ozonenightmare.com. It's all there. You'll see that there's 2 options. There's one of the podcast and one for artwork. So you choose your own adventure from there. It's easy.
Awesome. All right. Thank you, everybody, for coming on the show. Joe, thank you for coming on the show. Anybody that wants to join in the chat, you can join us now behind the scenes and have a chat with us now, so as long as people stay in. I've added the links to the Google, the Twitch chat, and everybody can join in. I just got to approve them if they can come in or not. And now I'm going to play the second part of the pre-recorded show. Thank you, everybody. See you later, behind the scenes, hopefully. And bye-bye.
That was fun. Thanks, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you.
Welcome to the pre-recorded show. This is a request by Keith Atherton, a very cool video edit by Nero77. This is Cruel Passion by Magnavolt. That was Cruel Passion by Magnavolt. Up next is Ghost by HeartBeatHero and Embers. Was Ghost by HeartBeatHero and Embers. Up next is a Marito Gaia video edit. It's called Silver Bullet and it's by HeartBeatHero. That was Silver Bullet by HeartBeatHero. Up next is Dark Matter, the Starcide remix by I-SAAC. That was Dark Matter, the Starcide remix by I-SAAC. Up next is One Missed Call by ESA.
It always comes down to you, doesn't it? Anytime I try to make something of myself, or I try to achieve something, somehow you always show up and you f up for me. Everything I do, you destroy, and you ruin. And you laugh in my face when I cry, you stupid. I'm so tired of you. You're rancid! And you're disgusting! And I can't take it anymore, and I just want you to or I try to achieve something, somehow you always show up and you up for me. Everything I do, you destroy and you ruin. And you laugh in my face when I cry. You stupid. And I'm so tired of you. You're rented! And you're disgusting! And I can't take it anymore, and I just want you
developments with you. Yes. Good. Let's talk. I'll be ready.
This is a message! This is a message! This is a message! This is a message!
That was one missed call by ESA. Up next is Ex Luna by Meroe. was Ex Luna by Meroe. Up next is Get Out, the Tony guitar playthrough by Dance with the Dead. That was Get Out, the Tony guitar playthrough by Dance with the Dead. And now, back to the show. Yes, and we're back for the final track of the night. I got a new Halloween album out on Bandcamp. I'll post a link again in the chat. It's called Halloween 2024. It has 7 creepy tracks on it. And I'm going to play one of those tracks that's doing really well. This is The Shadow Clone by HeartBeatHero. you're listening to the show live now, make sure and check out soundcloud.com/HeartBeatHero and listen to the audio show for even more music. That's it for the show today. If you enjoy the show, please tell your friends and family about it. I'm so thankful for all my listeners and guests on the show. You can support the show by checking out Heartbeat Hero on Spotify, iTunes, Bandcamp, and SoundCloud. And like Robin Lights, Keith Atherton, and many more, you can support Heartbeat Hero Radio by going to patreon.com/HeartbeatHero. The next show is the 2nd of November, featuring Night Far Gone as the main guest on Saturday night, 7:30 p.m. Paris time. Hope you can all make it to that show. Hope to see you right now on Google Meets. You can join us by using the link in the Twitch chat. Have a great day, everybody. Sponsoring the show for this month is Embers. From the heart of New York City to the sounds of Iowa City, a versatile musician and creative force, Embers is a guitarist, multi-instrumentalist, singer, and songwriter who effortlessly blends genres like rock, pop, synthwave, and EDM, where shredding on the guitar or crafting electrifying beats, his music transcends boundaries. With a killer studio setup, Embers handles everything from recording to mixing and mastering, bringing his sonic visions to life. He is also known for his standout collaborations, including multiple projects with Heartbeat Hero and other talented artists from the Heartbeat Hero radio show. Follow Ember Songs on Instagram for exclusive content, music updates, and a direct link to all his latest releases. Don't miss out on the next big sound.